Thank you.
You're welcome.
Whack you with my pork chop.
No, do not use the pork chop for evil.
How many times do it
What up,
take?
Don't use
for
the
you
pork
to
chop for
eat?
evil,
Everybody
Audrey.
quiet! Everybody
up,
right now,
Holy?
TP to me. I'm gonna TP everybody to me right
It's a
now.
holy and sacred
How many
object.
times would it take for you to get angry because of how much editing you would have to do?
I don't really care.
Alright, we're all here.
Niggers.
Carl, get over here. Carl.
What? Oh boy. Oh boy.
We're doing a debate.
Oh boy.
I am
What
at
is
an
this?
extreme disadvantage
What
here.
is this?
Cause you're short.
We're doing
No,
a debate.
because I
It's a
am of
debate
the
about
minority
if
type.
the niggers should be hanged.
You mean Freddy Krueger?
Okay,
That's
okay,
a-
Carl.
What? Yeah, exactly.
Stay
Okay,
here.
I'll stop.
Stay
It here?
Stay yeah.
I need.
Jackson.
Oh, I
stay
have
What am
a
I
terrible
doing?
skin. I need to make a presidential
Jackson,
skin.
stand in your dang spot, or I'm gonna dang you to heck. Get
Just
You
censor
gotta be dang
What am I doing?
Nathan, why are you in
Stand in your
God? Why are you in God mode, Nathan?
Carl,
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all fair.
Yelling.
Carl. It's a debate.
I strike Nathan once.
No, shush. I
What?
can't kill. Get.
It's a
Where'd
presidential
y'all go?
debate.
Oh, okay.
Carl,
Ah!
Carl, you get your spot.
Don't hit me.
Here.
Sorry.
Carl,
What do you mean, where'd y'all go?
You're not running for president. Get out of here.
You just died.
Ow, you hurt me.
Hey, Dongo, get back here.
Ow!
What do you mean?
No.
Dang.
Nuh-uh. Nuh-uh. Nuh-uh.
No fighting. No fighting. Don't bring the violence here. No fighting. No fighting. I got the power.
No fighting. As you
Slash
say while
you.
smashing her with an axe.
Dang it, Jackson.
There.
Jackson, I'm serious. Come on, get your spot. Jackson.
I'll debate for him.
No, you can't debate for me. Devin, where are you?
Why?
I don't know, where am I?
Here's where you are. You're here and getting your podium.
Here now.
This is a violation!
Get back!
Violation, human rights!
Get back! Okay.
I'm asking you a question, Nathan.
Care.
Can I choose
Violation!
too?
Violation!
What? You want to run in the election?
Yes.
Oh gosh, wow, this is big. I guess we're
Gosh dang it!
Okay, now get.
Literally everyone on the server's gonna be running and then no one's gonna win.
Everyone else gets a fancy sign. That's me.
Doesn't matter. Y'all get here. Stop.
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. David's not gonna win. Crap. How did Matt get in the
It
Senate?
doesn't really
Matt,
matter.
Oh yeah!
Crap.
That's
We're moving spots. Matt, get in the side. Get to the left.
This is racist. It's because my face turned, isn't it? You're mean. You're mean. You're mean.
New spot.
No, I want to be next to Mark. I want to be next to Mark.
You're a jerk.
Ow! Ow!
Kill it. Duck hunting.
I'm flying. I'm flying.
Where's you going?
You're
Flying.
game mode. This is not fair.
Carl?
What? What?
Stay here, okay? Stay here.
I'm here. I'm right here.
Stop
I never left.
Stand on the block.
I never left. Okay.
Okay, good. You never left. Matt, please stand in your spot. No, Matt, no. Get
Yes, I can. You can't change my spot, you buddy.
What is he doing?
Dang it.
What the heck?
You can't
write that
be
down.
Matt. You've been.
Why
This
can't
is
I
very
use
chaotic. Oh boy, here we go.
Jackson, why are you killing me? I never did anything to you.
Matt, I tried helping
Maybe
you.
because he just wanted to kill
Literally
someone.
already candidates are killing each other.
Which one is my
No, but
thing?
I do call BS on that center thing.
Hey, Nathan.
Hang on, I got put this
Nathan,
in.
are you here?
Yes,
Can you see my head?
Yeah, I know it's Barack Obama. Now.
Oh, okay, cool. I just wanted to make sure you could see it, so it would appear on the recording. It's very important to my public image.
Ah! But I want to be next to Carl!
Yeah, I want to be next to Mark.
You sound like first grade school
No,
with assigned
wait, no,
seating.
no,
Exactly.
Hold on. Switch
Like,
these.
I
Switch these. We're switching these.
Carl, get in the middle.
I like the middle. Thank you very much.
I would much rather have. I want
No,
to.
Jackson's not gonna be on this corner. No, get back there, Devin.
How did you
Why
do
does
that?
everybody care so much about their
Seems like
position?
cheating.
I'm just gonna sit here
Why do
and
you care so much about your positions?
Get in your spot,
Get out.
Devin. Get in your
I
That's
spot.
fine.
I feel like you're cheating.
That's
Oh.
great.
Spot.
Get in your
Not
spot.
Jackson.
Wait, what about me?
I don't. You're
Oh,
here.
he's
No one, no one.
cheating.
I need a
He's
spot,
cheating.
you little
No one
thing.
cares about you.
This is your spot over here.
You got a spot, Jacob.
Jackson has a spot. Jackson.
Wait, where?
It's
Wait,
right in
where?
front of you. Jackson, sit in your spot.
Where's the
In
dang
front
spot?
of you.
How about we barrier block him?
I wish I had my flag ready so I could advertise my nation I'm creating.
Oh my gosh. Everyone,
Jackson, get out of creative mode.
Devin,
You're cheating.
the only one right
I'm
now.
not in creative mode.
Yes, you are. I can't hit you, can
No, I
I?
am not.
He's in God
okay.
mode.
Get your spot.
Yeah, it's totally different than creative mode, Matthew.
All the pieces.
Ah!
No, stop.
Ah!
Get your spot. Get your spot. I'm serious. I'm not even kidding.
Hit you.
Get your spot. Matt, I'm not even kidding. Get your spot.
I am in my spot. Shut up.
Everyone shut up. Okay.
Are you trying to deny me my
I
right
swear,
to
Jackson,
walk
don't
freely?
escalate this. Stop.
Okay.
Are you trying to
Shut up.
take away my rights?
Jackson.
Ow, who did that?
Jackson,
Ow.
Jackson, stop. I'm gonna
Yeah?
get from the call if you don't stop talking. Good.
Alright, fine.
We got
Ooh.
silence.
Oh.
Okay.
Ooh,
Everybody.
roasted.
Welcome to the, oh my gosh, the first presidential debate, or hell. There's no difference really.
I think it's hell.
I think it's hell.
Yeah.
This is
Where
the-
we
this
debate
is the-
whether or not
oh
the
my gosh, this
niggers
is the
should be
first
hanged.
presidential debate.
You're a racist.
This is the first
You are
presidential
Hey,
debate.
okay, I am
Shut your
of the
gob.
type you speak of.
I can't talk. This is impossible. So guys, this is the.
Alright, speak, child.
This is the first
Shut up.
presidential debate.
Hey, Audrey's black too.
Get
No, I'm
down.
not.
Yeah, look at you.
Oh, I got so much censoring to do. Ooh.
Yep.
You guys can just go frolic around. I'm gonna have to say what I'm gonna
It's a
say
wither
my lines
skull.
as much as I can.
It's very dark.
Everybody, today
Frolic.
It's a very dark.
we are here for a historic
It's
event.
Zimbabwe.
It has been, I
Frolic.
believe, a
Justin,
entire year
it
since there's
looked
been
like
any
a syndicate
election
logo.
in Rivers, and it's been also
What?
at that exact same time since any debate as well. So, guys, we are here back at the forefront of sorry, I'm dead. Of democracy. Here on the server Rivers.
Eh.
Ow!
SMP anymore. It's just Rivers.
Ow!
Oh no. Devin,
Oh,
you
it's just
started.
punching Carl.
Guys, I've been trying for 15 minutes to get these guys to settle down and sit down and shut up.
Hey, we gave you a lot of
I
silence.
managed a whole bunch of drunk first graders. But anyway, here tonight we have the supreme cosmic deity. What? Or
Feel
Audrey.
con-
We have Jackson. We have
Hi.
Carl. We have Mart. Carl.
Oh, boy.
Carl Marx. That really. Oh, that's a lot of.
Carl Mart.
We have. Sorry, hold on. Just someone did your name wrong.
Oh yeah, and we have an illegal immigrant over here.
I
So
can't
we
sit.
have Devin over here.
What happened to the sit plugin?
Danny forgot to install it. Sorry.
It's Carl. Why do you still have a Christmas skin on that triggers me?
Shut up!
That one of you guys are going to
It's
be
triggering.
Ow!
Get rid of it. Get rid of it.
You
Ow!
know what really freaks me out is that one of these people up on the stage is going to be the president of Rivers one day. Oh gosh.
Yeah.
In like
You're freaked out that
Yeah.
I'm the
have
president?
the power to make executive
Yeah,
orders.
son.
One of these
I think
people
I've been like the nicest of
Get
them all.
wrecked, David.
should be the first woman president.
Yeah, what are you not
I'm gonna be
saying?
the first
I'm
black
pretty sure
president.
I'm the only woman here.
Okay, guys.
I'm gonna be the first black president. That's way better than a woman
Yeah, she's like
president.
one of the 3 women that are on Rivers.
Women are ugly. They smell like farts.
You're not
However,
nice.
black people smell like sugar
Black
and
people.
everything nice.
For now, because I
Okay,
didn't
guys.
said something back, and I want to at least like
First
just
question
bring
for you,
on
and it is this. With Rivers.
Now I
being
can't
this
find her
starting
post, and I
episode,
look at her feed, and I can't even on my feed.
People are gonna try and
confused.
find the identity of Rivers.
Huh?
And we all know that Rivers is all about friendship, unity, and stuff like that. But really, though, what is the core identity of Rivers?
Friendship and unity.
And
Wow.
here's the question. Will you guys try and enforce some kind of narrative that Rivers is? Like what it should be, like the identity of Rivers? Or will you just leave it to the people to do that? But if you do want to enforce that idea, tell us what your vision is.
That's my vision.
Okay, now. start with Jackson first.
You're gonna start with me first. Is that really a good choice?
What is this? What has this become?
Your mic's
That's
muted.
your decision, yes. That's my
Oh,
decision.
this is
I'm gonna start with you
awful.
first.
Is that really a good decision to choose me first?
Yes, it is, Jackson.
No, it's
You're
not.
gonna be the first.
Okay, wait, what am I gonna say?
In the wall.
What's the question?
Don't worry.
What the
I
heck?
fixed it.
Who is?
We need to bring
Let's
Nico
just
back.
start.
We need to go back. Okay.
That's all I
the
got.
first
That's
question
all
is-
No.
I got.
I am lagging like
That's
crazy.
it. I'm
That's
out.
just-
Bye-bye. I'm out.
Bye-bye. Bye. See you later.
Could've used the whole that was already
See you
there.
later.
Yeah, look at this. Look at this.
I
This is a
pity
debate about
him.
the
I'm
Price
little...
is friggin' right. Okay. Okay.
Hey, yeah.
Yes. Please, everybody mute yourself. Seriously.
Okay, everybody mute themselves. No joke.
Because everybody who is not.
Alright, yeah, let's do this.
I'm still a moderator of the debate, and one of you guys is going to be president one day, unless David wins, which probably won't happen,
Huh?
or Joe, which also probably won't happen. But still,
Joe, start
we
running.
need you guys to please be careful. Okay, good. Thank you, Jackson. The very first question I have is for you, and the question is simply, what is your vision for Rivers? And will you try and if you don't have a vision, we can just assume that you're going to let the people decide. But if you do have a vision, please tell us what it is for Rivers, since it's still technically an old server, but getting rebooted again. What is your vision for it? Is Jackson dead or is he alive?
I'm alive.
Okay, good.
My vision is to have a good, fun place where people can just kind of have fun and be who they are without being stressed out or worrying about trolling. I just want it to be a fun game with a little bit of good competition. That's all we need.
So basically,
And I also want it to be a highly diverse place with all sorts of colors of people and genders. Because I'm inclusive. Yes.
okay. Next, that was actually a good answer. Okay, so now that was
Thanks.
concise and short. Good. We need answers like that. People don't ramble on. Now, since Devin has apparently seemed to vanish into nothingness, I'm gonna go on to Carl. Oh, hi, Devin.
Oh, wait, what?
Carl,
Hi.
the question for you is the same question I had for Jackson. Would you like me to repeat the question?
Yes, because I wasn't paying attention to the
Great
question.
job, Carl. What is your vision for
Thank you.
Rivers?
Get more people on, have a lot of fun, do some really cool stuff, and yeah.
Yeah, Devin, please stay in your seat. I have a follow-up question for that. Since you said you want to get more people on the server, Rivers is still technically in reboot mode right now. We're even though we have a grand total of 60 people registered to the server, we still need more people to become active once again on the server. And you have been known to run one of the largest countries, and the citizens in your country are mostly made out of people and friends that you know in real life. Will you try and urge them to get back on the server, or will you just kind of let them figure out themselves? Because if you do want to make Rivers I guess you could say great again, will you play a part in that?
I mean, it'd be nice to have them come back on, but, this is going to suck for me saying this, but Minecraft's sort of dying, and a lot of people aren't really liking it anymore, so it all depends on if they want to come back or not. I'm not going to force them to come back, but it'd be nice if they'd start playing this again.
That's good. All right. So Matthew.
Yeah.
So the question for you is, you already know the question, right? Do you want me to repeat it or not?
I do know the question.
All right, good. So tell us your vision for Rivers.
So, my vision for Rivers was just, I want to have everyone, it was just kind of like a peaceful place, no arguments, sure, maybe a little bit of excitement now and then, and that we would have everyone working together to make big things, like, the place we're in the mall. But,
This is the convention center.
I said big places like this and the mall. I did.
Nice.
Places like this, the mall. And I'm like,
You
this
said-
mall looks like the mall to me.
I didn't even say that.
Wait,
You're
wait,
just.
hold on. Lift up your head real quick. Everybody, check this out.
It does look like an H&M store.
Okay.
Oh, it's so cute.
All the diverse monkeys of the jungle.
But yeah,
Okay, Matt.
I'm not gonna leave. I'm not gonna leave this, the fate of this server in my hands or the president's hands any longer. The people should be the ones who decide what this server represents, what it means, and what happens when you come on here. Because in reality, what the people do affects
Like,
this server more than what the president does.
With the forks turn the other way. Does it feel like it's tough, or does it feel like
Nice.
it's
Please
in
mute your
pretty
mic
well?
because
Like a
the
little
background noise
pillow,
will just help
or like a
people
firm
kind
mattress?
of still pay attention. I know I seem to
Okay.
how I have to keep reiterating, please mute your mic, but it is something we all do. And one day, if Danny urged me to run for president, which I'm not going to do for a long time, but if I do run for something, I'm going to also have to follow that rule a lot. So yeah, thank you for your cooperation. So Devin,
I have a question.
what?
Like, I'm sorry, this is totally off topic. Why is there a crafting table right where a bush is supposed to be?
Because Devin took the friggin' light, and we can't replace.
We want it to be child friendly. We don't want to put that kind of smut on the television. Call.
Oh, I'm sorry. I just realized. I just noticed.
Making this thing kid friendly and diverse. Wow, you look at the
I'm sorry. Continue.
Okay, so Devin, a question for you. Man, you look really entertained by that light bulb. Man, there must be a lot going on in that head of yours. So please tell us, what's your vision for Rivers? Okay then, Audrey.
I'm sorry, what?
Man, good thing this isn't Jeopardy. You'd be
Kid friendly. Kid friendly.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, kid friendly. Oh, Jeopardy. No. Devin, what's your
boy.
vision for Rivers?
My vision is
I'll take Jeremiah Wilson for 5.
I'm going to end you, Jackson.
We're all gonna end this soon. If this ad, have you seen this campaign ad? It's amazing.
Oh, it's
Okay.
so good.
Listen to Devin, y'all. Listen to Devin.
My vision for Rivers is that it's a good place where friends can come on. I don't really want a bunch of disconnected members of the community, like friends of friends of friends of friends. I really think that should end, because then it just doesn't feel like a nice get together. More like it's just it's starting to become a
Ow,
server of a
cultural
bunch
enrichment.
I have something to
What
say
are you
about
guys
that.
doing
And-
with the button?
and also
Sorry, it's entertaining.
the people should it's dictate what the culture is. But if it gets into anarchy, the president should step in.
That's.
I have something to add to that.
Okay, what do you have to add?
I want to talk about that. Now,
You
the
have to-
people. What? Shut up. Okay, so
Wait,
the people are obviously they show what this.
Wait a minute. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna butt in here because Nathan, did you move on to another question and skip me?
No, I didn't. Matt's just following up. Please.
Oh, thank you. I was worried for a
Yeah,
second.
I would not skip you. Don't worry. Oh my gosh.
Background
Nathan
noise
really
is
upgrading his
distracting.
thing.
So, yes, the people do represent what this place means, and everybody knows it. But like, if we're letting the people dictate this, then it's gonna be anarchy no matter what happens.
All right. Yeah, so it's like government, but like not too small to the point of where it just completely dissolves and loses all power. Because it is also good to install legislation as well, which is pretty much the big seat of power. Since everyone technically has op on the server now, doesn't mean that they have the authority and the right to sign in laws. Just want to clarify that real quick, because Currents is still a bit of a smaller server and a little more community oriented. I guess you could say when the community gets a little bit more enriched, because I do think it's a little impossible for us to stop with the whole friends of friends of friends coming on. We can delay it, but it's bound to happen sometime soon in the future, but maybe not at the scale as it was in like the first Age of Rivers, which was before Currents. Anyway, now moving on, you are going to be the last person to answer the question. There can be no more responses, so if anyone has a response, please do hold it, and you can like give it later in the interview or something. Right now we gotta focus because this question has taken already 15 minutes to answer. Audrey or Cultist Child, the question for you is, what is your vision for Rivers?
He does a cartoon movie called Rover Danger.
I didn't hear what you said.
The question is, what is your vision for Rivers?
Okay. I'm gonna steal this book.
I am your vision, Audrey. I encompass your entire mission. Look at me. Don't look at him. Look at me. I am Rivers. I am the Lord of Oleg Surde. This granite is me. That duck is me. This all is me.
Okay, thank you, but okay, my vision is that there would be less government, but not to a point where it's anarchy, kind of like Matthew said, but we let players decide, but not all the players, because there are some that are but players that have been playing for a while, and there's okay, I don't know what that means, but and ones that have been on for a while and are trusted, maybe a group of people.
45. I think that's very reasonable. Yes. How
So you
much do you
think
pay to have your haircut?
giving more
Wait,
power
yeah. But how much
more
do you?
experienced people on Rivers would be a good thing.
Yeah, I've had about 10 years.
Okay,
The
guys,
full
so
color
the
is
next
75.
question is, what are you going to do about the big growing emphasis on countries
After
and rivers?
all the way
Because
through.
it seems like countries have become
I
more
think
than
so
just
too.
a
And then the
little
style
thing
was
tacked
for
onto the edge of rivers.
So my
They're
total was
becoming much
160.
bigger now,
Okay,
to the point where it's almost hard to create a country now. Back
was
then, countries were not
130.
started because certain countries like Stateness,
For
Bleach,
her.
and
So for my
kind of
160,
sealed
I
themselves into what Rivers is. So Rivers is
Bleach
now-
United.
Yeah, or Bleach United has kind of
I
become,
wanna
they've all
answer.
become the staples of Rivers now. So it's Rivers is more like a world, and people are identifying themselves with what country they're from. So what is your plan to kind of help with the international community?
No, that's okay. We'll
And
talk.
other countries that might pose a threat to surrounding territories like Syndicate and stuff like that.
Yes, that's
I'm gonna
not
start
too
with
bad.
Jackson on your
Oh,
side.
you jerk.
Wait, what's going on? I just got back. I
said
just
started
changed.
with Jackson.
He knows how to
Oh,
sound
okay.
Benny B. Because Benny B goes.
What are you wearing?
Jackson, the question
It gets
is,
so low.
oh boy.
What are you wearing? That's the question.
No, Jackson, the question is, what are you going to do about the growing emphasis on countries and rivers?
The answer is pajamas and nothing else.
Okay then, I'm going to move on to Carl then, and you can
Okay, fine, I can answer.
Okay, fine, what is it?
What?
What's your
What?
answer to the question?
What's the question?
Oh my gosh.
Just go to me. Just go to me.
Okay, the question is, what are you going to do about the growing emphasis on countries and rivers? Yeah, just keep going, sorry.
As a founder of a new country that's not actually a country yet, I want to foster new countries, but I basically do not want to support or prop up any oppressive nations. I will try and support and prop up new countries and existing countries that desire peace, but I will not support. I will support their right to exist, but I will not endorse or give aid to countries that bully or oppress others around them.
Question
Syndicate!
Now, of course,
Yeah,
as it is kind of-
if Syndicate is I'm just perfectly open to Syndicates willing to sort of make peace, but yeah, they're not doing really great right now.
The ultimate question.
Please vote for me. Please vote for me, David. Don't kill me.
How did I get an achievement?
I have an ultimate quick question for you. Hold on, this is the ultimate question here, and the question is this:
What?
Do you think it is right for certain candidates and even players, well, especially with those big staff members in power, which is what one of you guys will ultimately become at the end of this election? Do you think it is right for a leader in power to condemn? I hear that piston; it's making me laugh. Do you think it's right for a leader or staff member in Rivers to outright condemn the existence of a country, even though it's in their right to do it, whether or not they might, be, I guess you could say, ethical in their means of gaining power?
Yeah.
Do you think it's right?
Hold on, I'm having a brain fart. I'm forgetting what condemn meant.
I probably should have worded that better. I probably just meant I won't kind of endorse countries that are oppressing other countries. I won't condemn them, deny them the right to exist. I would just not encourage violent or kind of quote unquote mean behavior.
All right. Okay, quickly, we gotta get this thing going because the questions are kind of sluggish right now. So I'm gonna go to Ozzy.
Sluggish.
Yeah, I'm gonna go over.
Yeah, exactly. chat comments. Yeah.
So I'm gonna go over to Audrey. Audrey, what do you think about the growing emphasis on countries and rivers?
Pretty much what Jackson said.
Okay, so ditto then.
Ditto.
All right. Wow, you guys. This area has been decked out. Oh my gosh.
Right?
Man, this area has been absolutely decked out.
Alright, so is it my
Beacon.
turn to
Build a
answer?
country here. Yeah.
What it's talking about? This is his country. It's trash.
So Matthew, question is for you.
Yeah.
The question already. So please, answer.
Oh no,
Alright.
that's one.
Creating a country is
I'd have to go
definitely
back
one of the hardest things any player can do, especially at this time when it's being rebooted.
I'd have to go back 30 years.
Now, I thought originally that getting 3 players in a country was like super hard because first of all you need to have people that will be willing to join your country, which is already hard enough because if you're not like if you haven't talked to that person for more than at least an hour, they're not gonna like consider joining anything you have in mind. But the thing is that I think like a country should have more than one person, like easily.
Oh yeah,
But-
it's still law that you need to have at least 2 people in the country. You and 2 other people.
But everything should go through at least a part of the river's government. Like sure, it doesn't need to go straight through the president or even the staff at all. It just needs to go through a part of it. Like it needs to go through like Nathan or Danny, if anything, and they just explain what their intentions are and what they're gonna do with it, or if they just want a country to house new players, then if they get it, and then they have to get approved because Syndicate ended up just being a horrible failure because they didn't speak anything and then they tried to take over the world and
Yeah, and
that didn't go
we
well.
kind of see they kind of got pushed back in that effort. Anyway, let's not make this about like Syndicate or any other country right now. That's for a whole other debate, and that's for a whole interview, and we already have that planned. The Just Think Press over at the Currents Blogspot has already planned out a whole thing for that. So we're going to be really excited for that, so stay tuned. But anyway, we're doing a debate right now. We're not doing an interview. Carl, I'm going to move over to you, and you got to be really quick. Devin, we might either have to skip over you, or you're going to have to answer really quickly. So please prepare your answer now already, because we have to make this thing go fast, because people don't have large attention spans anymore. Carl, so you know the question already?
What?
You know the question already?
Somewhat.
Okay, so the question is, what are you going to do about the growing issue of like multiple countries and emphasis on those countries and rivers? Like, what do you want to change that, or do you think it's okay the way it is? What do you want to do?
I feel it's okay right now, but if there's gonna be
Here,
more people joining,
got it
then
for ya.
they might want
I
to
got the weed
create
that
their
you
own country.
need.
Jackson, shut up!
Oh. I got the
Jeez.
weed that you need. I'm sorry, I forgot to mute.
Yeah. So I think it'd be nice if like more people joined, but if more people join, it's like, oh, I want to start my own country, and then you might have the like more people wanting to make their own country, and then it's like, well, now all we have is countries. What are we gonna do now? You know?
Yeah. And there is a bit of a people like Boss Boy, and he's not president anymore, of course, because that ended a year ago. But Boss Boy, before he left office, there is one unsigned executive order that's still there in the White House that wasn't taken out for some reason. And it's that he wants to try and implement certain restrictions on countries that get too powerful and things like that. But that's a whole other thing, whole other story. And I worded that very badly because that's not what it is. And heck, there's a lot of stuff in the White House right now that there is for the next president to do and sign in, and that can be like co-accredited to them since it was kind of started by Boss Boy. But that's a really neat thing. A lot of other details, you guys, when one of you guys is president or something, you'll know when it gets worked out. Anyway.
Yeah.
Wow, that is a funny message I just saw. Okay, so, oh gosh. Devin, quickly, you have like 20 seconds to answer this question. What is your opinion on the growing emphasis on countries and rivers? Do you think it should be changed? If not, you just say no and we'll move on.
Well, I think that maybe that the countries on rivers should be limited because, as Carl said, if it isn't, it's just going to turn into all countries, and nothing's really going to happen. Maybe have some people, maybe have a requirement for older countries that are already established to have a certain citizen ranking, like have all the other countries that have already been made have 5, and then a new country can be instated, and then we raise that bar so that it sort of gets slower to get new countries rolling, but also it'll make them more powerful and have bigger groups starting out.
Alright, that's neat. All you guys have a lot of great ideas. Some of you might not have any ideas, but probably you have other ideas in other areas. But just here, even though you guys are a little rambunctious and crazy, I can see very well that there's a lot of ideas here, and that's a good thing, because we need that for the because we're still trying to work our way out of this reboot, and it seems like right now everyone is kind of, like you could say, looking for rivers, in a way, even though it's right in front of us. So, and that's what we believe the answer is. It's right in front of us. So that's what's happening, and that's why we have the election. It's not supposed to be an event of mudslinging, not supposed to create drama. It's supposed to be an exchange of ideas to make the server better for us and for others. So, that's good. Okay, now.
Okay, fine, just do that, Devin. That's great.
Okay,
Yeah,
let me-
German.
Doc. Doc.
Dude, Devin's got a decked out seat.
I know, oh my gosh.
Dude, look at that.
So guys, what do you think?
I'll give up my position for him.
So guys, here's the thing.
JK.
Okay, so here it is. Since currents and rivers have kind of become fused into one server in a way, and how both of them are kind of interchangeable, how do you think, like, in terms of setting up a Congress for rivers, do you think rivers should do its best to merge with currents, or become more independent from currents itself, and just be something that can kind of be tacked onto currents as a platform rather than its partner?
Can I answer first?
Sure, you can answer first, Matt. But
Alright,
I'll
so
go next.
currents. We know it as Dano's server, but Rivers we know it as, Nathan's server. Rivers always seem more to me than just a mic.
Please, everyone.
Yeah, it's kind of distracting. Currents was not currents. Rivers was always kind of felt like more to me than just one silly Minecraft survival world. But with currents, it can get new plugins and can live on. But I don't think it should fuse with currents, because then it's all up to Danny, and everybody will want to go to Rivers, and all they have to do is become just a big part of currents, and then boom, they're a big part of Rivers like that. And I think Rivers should be more independent from currents rather than just be a part of currents, so that in Rivers it's harder for someone to get a huge position. Because if you're with Danny and you have like a place in the life simulator, you already have a big place in Rivers and a big rank in Rivers, which I don't agree with.
All right. So you have
I think-
a point.
I don't agree with your wealth
I
and your
wasn't-
success. I don't agree with that.
I wasn't done, so
All right. Well, please hurry up your answer, because
I'm almost done though. Yeah.
Your
So
white cisgender privilege is
Shut up.
trying to silence
Shut up,
me.
Jackson.
shut up, Jackson.
Jeez,
So,
Jackson. Oh my god.
but what I do think is that like all those guys that were admins and cops and I guess president, they do deserve to still have their rank and their op powers. But like, come on, do we really need to tack on the mayors of another part of currents into Rivers?
All right. Okay, Carl. It's your turn to answer the question. What do you think about? Do you think Rivers should integrate with currents? Yes or no? And if you say no, we're just gonna move on immediately, because there's like nothing there, because we need to get this thing going still.
Yes, it should be something different.
Do you want to elaborate, or just keep it at that?
Just keep it at that. It's a lot of work to explain why.
Yeah. Anyway, guys, why don't you know something? If it seems like I'm pressuring you guys to hurry up and speed up, and you guys do speed up, don't worry. You can like schedule an interview with me or Danny, anyone that's able to record later, and you can submit the footage to me or Danny, and we will upload it. It will get somehow, and it will, trust me, it will get to the Rivers YouTube where everyone can see it, and we will also upload this to the blog as well. Let people know, hey, this is here, because that's where people are the most informed in currents and in Rivers, on the blog and on the YouTube. That's where all the information is there. So if you guys want to become more elaborate and feel more free in a like less, I guess you could say, a little more open environment, you can just schedule an interview with us sometime just before the 3rd of March, because that's when the voting happens, and some of you guys might not be here next time around.
3rd of March.
Yeah, I know. I didn't like that Danny had the schedule like that.
What?
Yeah, but don't worry, you guys are great.
There's so many things going on that day.
Yeah.
Oh,
Don't worry.
So
It's
move
only
on.
the voting though. It's only the voting though.
okay, good.
It's not for president. It's just for process of elimination. This is one of the biggest elections we've had. You know, I think everyone on the server except me and Danny are in it, and Boss Boy as well. But Boss Boy's not going to become president again because he can't for a while. But yeah. Okay. Anyway, did I already ask Jackson? No, I did not. Okay, Jackson. It's time for you to finally unmute your mic. Come on, buddy.
Smack's already unmuted.
Okay, Jackson. So I have a question for you, and the question is, should Rivers integrate with Currents, or should it stay a little more separate?
I think he's AFK.
Okay then. Wow.
God, you guys need to just. You guys need to be mature at some point.
Want some melons?
Okay, Audrey. Wow, one of you guys is going to be the president. I think Jackson's AFK. Audrey. Your mic's muted.
I'm
by the way.
hoping.
Hello? Oh. You gotta unmute your mic, sister.
Hey, those are my melons!
I'm sorry, but
You're
it's in the way.
Stealing all my melons.
It's in the way of the beacon. I want your beacon to shine.
Stealing my melons.
Oh, okay, you can answer in chat. Okay, question is, should Rivers integrate with Danny?
Give me all those melons
Currents,
back.
or should it stay separate?
I die.
Yes or no? And if you say no, we'll move on. If you say yes, I'll take it as yes. But, 9? No? Alright. So, it should, not integrate with Currents. Alright. So, Jackson. Is Jackson able to answer in chat or no?
This seems like a no.
Okay, I'll take it
Give
as
me
a no.
that baked potato
And besides,
right now.
as I said before, if you guys want to answer some questions you might have been AFK for or whatever, or couldn't fully answer because you kind of, had to do it quickly, you can always schedule an interview with us. No problem. No problem there. I think I got everybody, right? I got you, Devin, I believe. I got Matthew first. Got Carl. I got Audrey.
Num.
Jackson!
Awesome.
Okay, sorry.
Okay,
Jeez.
Jackson, so glad you're here. So, Jackson, you're the last person, and you got to answer this kind of quickly, but the question is, should Rivers integrate with...
I'll only answer if you say something in chat, Nathan.
Why? Hi.
Just do it.
Okay. Oh my
Oh.
gosh. That is awesome. So...
Wait, what? No! You took away my... Okay, never mind. Okay, what were you gonna ask?
Thank you very much, Audrey. You saved me from a lifetime of censorship. Okay. The question is, should Rivers integrate with Currents or no?
Because you tend to be like,
And if you say no,
Huh?
we're just gonna move on.
Rivers integrate with Currents.
Yeah, and if
I'm gonna be like his hearing dog or something.
Oh, okay.
That's not how
I can hear you, but what do you mean? I thought Rivers was basically Rivers is a part of Currents now, isn't it?
It's a part of Currents. It's a big thing. Currents, the big difference is that Currents has its own rank. Currents is like its own version of Rivers, just completely different. The Currents Life Simulator is different. So do you think we should integrate?
Well,
players?
right, but Rivers is just another world in the current server.
So is that a yes or a no?
I don't. I mean, they're already the same thing, basically. Yeah, I don't think it really matters what platform Rivers is on, so long as it is Rivers, and so long as we have control over it, right?
That is true.
Because Rivers is a pretty something we can do almost anywhere, and right now Currents is the best place to do that. So yes, I suppose so.
Awesome. Okay, I like that answer. That's good. Okay, good. Everybody.
Audrey.
Yeah, everybody. So the final question is not going to be a question. It's just going to be, I want all of you guys' closing remarks. Now.
Wait.
Yeah.
Wait. Okay, I'm sorry. Hold on a second. Audrey, there's
What?
no such thing as a hearing dog.
I know.
A hearing
I
guide
said
dog.
that completely wrong. I know, I just completely messed up on saying it.
Oh boy. I'm sorry, Nate. Continue. Oh, no, okay.
It's a hearing dog. Well, dogs can hear, so.
Yes, but a human doesn't need a hearing dog.
What
that
they
does
do.
nothing to them.
Alright, dog,
If your
listen.
dog can't hear, they might get hit by a car.
Listen here.
Everyone needs a hearing dog.
Oh my gosh. One of you guys are gonna be president. This is disturbing. Why are all these evil people?
Oh my gosh.
Alright, guys, the question.
Who put up these disgraces here?
Alright, guys, the final question here tonight is I want all of your closing statements, and do keep it concise, please, because we don't want this thing to end up to be too long. But everyone, I
It's
want
already
your closing
too-
statements. You have 1 minute to do it, and when your time runs out, I will have to kind of cut you off and be like, hey, finish up. We're gonna have to move on now. So I'm just gonna have to abruptly cut you off if you don't keep it concise. Alright, I'm gonna start with Carl, and I'm gonna end with Jackson, so everyone else in between, I'm just gonna pick randomly. Carl, please, your closing statement time begins now.
Hi, my name is Carl. I'm a pretty nice guy. I do a whole lot of cool stuff. I play drums, play hockey. I'm in playoffs right now, which isn't that good because thanks for the pestin right there. The reason I think you should vote for me because I'm a pretty chill dude. Oh, you broke the sign. I can have cool stuff done, and I really like eating food and work out.
You really like
So vote for me.
You what?
Can I answer next because I have to leave?
Alright,
Carl?
Matt, answer next.
I'm
And I know
good.
you're gonna answer quickly, so tell us your closing
Alright,
statement.
so
What do you really
Oh my
like,
gosh,
Carl?
there's a fire.
my closing statement is all I want is for Rivers to.
Is you.
God, I'm gonna kill you.
All I want
What I
is
want
it.
I want. Why am I holding this garbage?
Seems dangerous.
Please,
It's
Andy.
dangerous.
Oh, I'm trying. So
Sorry.
my what I want Rivers to happen. I want to make Rivers more like the United States in a sense. I want their government to be implemented. I want to have a Congress on Rivers that is selected by election, and I want to give the president just a little bit more power, not too much, but just a little bit, and that's my closing statement.
Alright, okay, wow, gosh. Wow, okay, Matt was really out of that
Nope.
quick. Okay,
Yep.
Audrey, what's your closing statement?
Okay. Let's go. Alright. I'm always beneath you, but nothing is beneath me. I hereby declare war on
Okay then,
I wish I could have said that with a straight face.
oh wow.
I can do it for you.
No,
I'm
no,
always
Thank
beneath
you.
you,
No, okay.
but nothing is beneath me. I hereby declare war on peace and
That is
happiness.
amazing. Okay, now
Thank
Devin, what's your
you.
closing statement?
I want to do stuff. Right here. This is
You want to do
example
some
of-
stuff? Cool.
This is an example of what Rivers should be.
Burning hellhole?
Pretty turned out.
Burning melons.
No, burning. No. Let me break it down. Burning tyranny. Having beacons of light
Yeah,
of
exactly.
progress. Night sounds and culture.
Oh my gosh!
Oh my gosh! Jackson!
Oh no! We're not
Gonna
gonna
crash.
finish this!
Sure, it's good.
What the heck? My stuff! Jackson, you killed my stuff! You destroyed the convention center and my heart.
It's coming up
My
like
heart and soul is gone. All that innovation stuff that I was going to talk about, gone. At least I have my moment.
It won't stop.
Oh!
Oh my god!
I need my stuff back, and if I can't get reimbursed,
Don't want it back, yeah. You want to see the damage.
I want to see the damage.
I
my
got
God.
Sue
What?
Jackson.
Oh my gosh, we're outside now. We are outside.
We're outside.
Only the thing where it's been indoors and outdoors.
Oh my!
Oh my god. Michael's on right now. Michael's gonna kill us in a One of you guys is gonna be president.
Achievement.
It's still going.
Who
Oh my
de-opted me?
gosh.
Nathan.
Yeah,
Nathan, why did you do that?
Because you blew up everything.
I thought that's what we were supposed to do.
No.
Status is gonna
Did
get
it look like
absolutely
anyone was
wrecked.
expecting that?
What?
What do you mean Syndicate just took it over? I took it over a long
Nathan.
time ago.
Nathan. Nathan.
No, hold
Is
on.
it over?
Nathan.
Everyone.
Nathan.
No, stop, Jackson.
Nathan.
What?
Op me.
I will later, guys. I
Nate.
think we're gonna.
Okay, I better see it happen though.
Yeah, it will happen. But guys, right now we're gonna
Oh my
count
gosh,
that.
get away from your mic.
We're gonna count
Why am
that.
I moving? I didn't press any.
Hey, guys,
I'm
please,
constantly moving sideways.
guys, we're gonna count that as we're gonna count this, in fact, as Jackson's closing statement because we all know speak louder than words. Oh my gosh.
I thought the whole point was you're supposed to burn down the building and blow up
Now, guys,
stuff.
Syndicate has
No!
I just totally won, okay? I won the debate because of
I
that.
think we should take heed. This might be a prediction for what might happen if Jackson wins, so I'd be a little careful with how you cast your vote. But please, everyone, do not forget the candidates that were not here. Do not forget Banana Beast Boy.
Stay safe. Don't do drugs like
They were not here. They could not show up.
My house!
And P Hard or Taylor
Hey, Nathan.
was not able to be here because of
Nathan.
But forget him. Forget him.
Nathan.
Guys, do not forget those two guys that could not be here, but do
Hi.
very much want to run and be in the debate. You might see them in the interview later, because they might not even make it. Because,
Jackson. What?
The convention center.
yeah. But guys,
It's
this
in
is the
ruin.
convention center, live from at least what used to be it. Okay.
Oh, thanks. Oh, thank you.
Minecon being
Stop
hosted
complaining,
in
Jackson.
the
You literally
Satanist
blew up an
Convention
entire
Center.
building.
We are about to open the front doors for the first time to let all the people in, and what happened here? Did we
Guys,
seriously pay $1 million for
Minecon
this?
2018. Oh my gosh.
I thought maybe you got it for a church warden fight for me.
Live from
Wait.
Minecon 2018 and the remains of the once great Stainless Convention Center, which is now a gigantic
Oh yeah,
crater.
we decided that we were gonna shut down Minecraft, so this is what happened to the
Guys,
convention.
Thank you so much for watching. Please do make sure to like, comment, subscribe to keep up on all the updates. It's
Did you roll it back already?
No,
No.
back something of this size, and
You can't?
nah, we can't. Don't worry. I'll do it like.
I thought you rolled it back chunk by chunk or something.
I'll do
That's
it.
what he's saying you do.
Oh crap! Unknown command. Oh, I hope Danny didn't accidentally uninstall Quiet.
Nathan?
Yeah.
It'd be cool if you could either op me or at least TP me to you since I have no idea what's going on.
Oh no, you rolled it back a little too
I'm stuck in
early.
the dirt.
You didn't roll it back enough.
Oh boy.
That's good.
Nathan,
Good.
no. Nathan, what have you
Who
done?
de-opped me? Who
Nathan?
de-opped me?
Oh boy.
Probably the same person who de-opped me.
Nathan, I swear.
Oh.
Now you know how it feels.
Jackson, you're the one that blew something up. I didn't do
Don't.
anything.
No, Carl.
I didn't de-op you, I'm just saying you know how it feels
breaking
now.
it.
I actually have no ability to de-op anyone or op anyone whatsoever. Hey Nathan, are you going to do it or are you just gonna let me blow up?
No, I'm gonna get rid of this thing.
Oh boy.
Oh, crap.
De-op me, re-op me, Nathan.
I'm gonna get you, but you guys
I
are
didn't
both-
do anything wrong.
You blew up
I-
Syndicate last night.
What?
Hey, where's all my stuff, Nathan? Why didn't you
You
restore
blew
my
up
stuff?
Syndicate.
Oh, if Danny was here right
Or
now,
did
we'd have a
we?
feud.
I need my
Oh,
stuff,
come on,
Nathan. What
Nathan,
the
re-op
heck?
me.
There, boom. I'm rolling it back right now, y'all. Don't worry. Oh, crap.
Nathan, see Audrey?
Yeah, but I didn't do anything.
We gotta light it up. I
You
gotta light
committed
it up.
terrorist
Ah!
acts in the past.
Ah!
Yeah, that's the past.
I got break
What about
it.
you let me
There
read
are
that,
some
huh?
torches underneath the thing.
Oh, dang it! Now my pickaxe is gone. Now I can do literally nothing but suffocate and die.
Alright, I'm leaving. Goodbye.
Burn myself to death. That can work.
Oh gosh, Carl.
No, I can't even do that. Dang it! I can't even.
Okay, well, guys,
Come on,
guys,
Nathan,
hold
you
on. The
can do
server
it.
right now is in a state of emergency, so we are going to, Jackson, I actually think you did permanently damage this thing, because we can't roll it back without there being a whole crap load of TNT in it.
Well, you haven't tried the other areas.
Well, yeah, we are going to do that, though, too. Here, let's get that area. Let's do set rollback 1 day ago. Yeah, here, Gavin, can you please, like, install a world edit command here, or, like, you know, do /1, and please keep setting air here to this spot.
Or just do this.
No, wherever, Jackson, you don't
Institute
even know
Sharia law.
I'm opping y'all back. You mean guys, when you keep begging for op, show
Thank you. Thank you. A lot. Thank you. A lot.
No, let's roll out this thing for.
Okay. Okay. Is there? I don't know. How can I?
Hey,
help?
can you bring back the TNTs just so that I'm prepared? For in case another war happens.
wait.
Like,
Dude. Oh, never mind. Okay.